Chicken leg inventory. Come to the office at 10 a.m. tomorrow to split the accounts. Alright, partnering with my childhood buddy to run a cold storage. 3 years, and we finally made it. Cleared 3 million net profit on the books. Once I get my share of the dividends, I'll pay off part of the mortgage first. Then take my mom to see a doctor. Her leg's been dragging on for years. Who? Hey, who's chilling in there? Please, oh heavens above. The child can't hold on much longer. What heavens? Why is this door rusted shut? What?
Peijuan, commander of Baisu City.
Begging the heavens to grant us food and save me. 30,000 soldiers and civilians in Baisu City. Beg the heavens for grain. Beg the heavens for mercy. Please save the child. Saw a ghost. No, those people. Those voices. The heavens provide for the north. Begging the heavens for good grain. Peijuan is willing to repay even at the cost of my remaining life. Stop shouting. Don't kneel yet. I don't really get what's going on either. The heavens respond. I can feel it. It's over. Showing a miracle for the way of heaven. The heavens grant divine weapons. There's hope. That's just a wrench. Let me try it. General, the kids haven't eaten for 3 days. May I ask the heavens, can this be eaten? Yes, but don't bite it straight off. It's frozen and will upset your stomach. Cook it until it's hot. Steam it. Do you have pots? Set up the pot and thaw the blood. Those who can still walk, go get firewood. Listen up. The elderly and weak stay put. Soldiers, go get the pot. If anyone dares to snatch stuff, you'll face military law. This isn't an illusion. Those people are real. How can my cold storage connect to ancient times? No time to worry about that now. First, let's save them. Send the steamed buns over first. Then send corn. I can't just give too much at once. Afraid they won't know how to cook and will get sick. No one touches anything. Wait for the pot to boil. Don't eat it raw. That stuff has meat inside. It's not cooked. You'll have problems. General, I'm hungry. I'm really hungry. I get it. Just hold on a bit longer. The pot is already heating. All of this needs to be thoroughly cooked. Yeah, eating frozen will make your stomach hurt. Elders and children eat first. Guard the pot. No one touches it. Smells like meat. It really is meat. Mom, it's hot. I've worked in cold storage for 3 years. I've never thought this stuff was worth much. But watching them hold half a bowl of dumpling soup today, crying like that, this isn't just goods. This is life itself. Your name's been recorded. If you've already received, there's still someone in the back who hasn't eaten. Distribute by head count. It's too hot. No private hoarding. Immortal above, thank you for saving our lives. I'm not an immortal. Just someone who runs a cold storage. You guys eat first. Don't wander off after you eat. General, this is an old Pei family relic. Baxiao received life-saving food from the heavens. Wouldn't dare take it for free. Stuff from ancient times can come over here too. This thing. Looks kind of valuable. Today's ration is registered in Baisui City. If fate allows, Peishuan will repay someday. All right, that's enough. Everyone, get up and eat well. If this door is really magical, then what I'm guarding isn't just some old cold storage about to fall apart. It's a road no one knows about. Zhao Jiping, don't be late tomorrow. All the accounts are settled. This time, let's split everything fair and square. If you can figure out the numbers tomorrow, I'll guard this door with you. You're here, sit. I've got the old ledger. The old ledger is too messy. I had someone organize it again. Today's the profit split. We should make it clear. Yeah, it's true. This year's situation looks good. Revenue on paper is impressive, but you can't just look at income. Purchase price of frozen goods has gone up. Labor cost is up. Client compensation is also higher. Plus setting up maintenance channels. Paying for temporary storage. Not much left after deductions. Zhao Jiping, 3 million net on paper. You give me 3,000. That's not fair. I brought in the clients. I'm the one drinking with them. I run the numbers. I maintain the relationships. Yeah, you've worked hard. But the fact is, you're just watching a warehouse. HMP H3 3000. That's pretty good. When the compressor alarm goes off at 2 a.m. in the winter, it's me in a military coat who gets up. I climb out wrapped in army coat. Rainstorm in summer. Water comes in through the warehouse door. I alone stack sandbags till dawn. When workers take leave, the truck waits for loading. I carry the frozen meat on and off myself. Just the warehouse guy. That wipes out 3 years of my struggle. 380,000 maintenance cost. Where's the repair slip? Where's the invoice? Which company did the repairs? The compressor? The wiring and the door? Bits and pieces. It all adds up. Finance handles it. Why are you digging into these details? Frozen goods loss. 720,000 loss. Where's the goods? What loss where? Spoiled goods. Frozen meat that goes bad must be scrapped. If chicken legs go bad, take a photo. If a package of dumplings leaks, log it. 720,000 loss. No way there's not a trace. Where's the destroyed goods? Where's the slip? Whose signature is on it? What do you mean? You think I faked the accounts. I'm not suspecting. I'm asking you, where did the goods for that 720,000 loss go? Brother Yuanzi, all these years I didn't want to lay it out. You've worked hard watching the warehouse. I admit that. But Yuanping Konglu is what it is today, because of the clients. The clients are with me, and so are the books. If you insist on this, it's not going to do you any good. I'm not ignoring our history. Here's an exit agreement. Sign it, and I'll give you 50,000 lump sum. After that, Yuanping cold chain is mine. Zhao Jiping, you think I'm worth 50,000. This cold storage was left by my dad. I got the loan against my house. I did the night shifts. I fixed the compressors. You hand me a fake account and give me 3,000, then offer 50,000 to make me leave. What do you take me for? Don't forget, without me, where would you find clients as just a warehouse guy? Who would you sell those goods to? If you don't sign, that's fine. We'll just drag it out. I want to see. Clients won't accept you. The power bill will pressure you. The equipment payments will pin you down. Let's see how many days you last. What are you doing? Take it and see. Weren't you the one who said the accounts are clear? Fine, look for yourself. Once you see it, you'll know. Without me, you're nothing. Back then, he said he didn't like paperwork. So the corporate rep is under my name. I was pretty touched. Now I understand. What he meant was, he took the clients' accounts and money for himself long ago. Just left the heaviest burden for me. Boss Lee, Brother Liu, this year we're not picking up goods from you first. Why not? Mr. Zhao came up with a new plan. So from now on, we'll work directly with him. The goods are still at Yuanping Cold Storage. The contract is also with Yuanping. Hey, Boss Li, don't make things hard for me either. Mr. Zhao said. He'll handle everything on his end moving forward. Sort out your internal matters first. The second client's orders for this year are on hold too. From now on, only Zhao Zhipeng is acknowledged. Yuanping Cold Chain, right? You still haven't paid last month's electricity bill. If you don't pay today, we'll have to send a power cut notice. How much? With penalties, it's a total of 86,000. As a cold chain company, you really shouldn't delay. If the power actually gets cut, you bear the losses yourselves. Pay today. Boss, about the money for replacing the valve last time. Are you able to handle it in the next couple of days? When will you settle the shipping fee from before the holiday? Clients are being taken away one by one. The power station is urging. Electricity bill, maintenance charges, and transportation fees are all being chased down. Zhao Zhipeng has calculated everything. He knows I would never let the cold storage lose power. He knows I would never let the client's goods spoil in the warehouse, forcing me to sign that withdrawal agreement. I can only count on you now. The items are average, but the materials are fine. The workmanship isn't great though. How about this 20,000, 20,000? The antique market is deep for young people. I'm only making this offer because you're sincere. I'll give you the real price. What are you doing? If you think it's too low, you can negotiate. 50,000, 100,000, 200,000. Jumping from 20,000 straight to 200,000. This piece is worth at least more than 200,000. Hello, sir. What do you need appraised? Please wait a moment. I'll ask our expert to take a look. Please fill out this registration form first. This is a nice item. How much can it be worth? 300,000. Turns out it really is valuable. Brother Joe, I'll settle half of the maintenance fee first. Boss Li, didn't you say things are tight lately? It's tight, but I can't owe your workers wages. Give me a few more days for the rest. All right, I trust you. Electricity bill is paid. Paid half the maintenance bill. Shipping fees and minor payments are cleared up too. 300,000 won't last long. But at least the cold storage can still make money. Behind that door is the city. And the next supply of food. Power hasn't been cut yet. Sorry to disappoint you. Where did you get the money? Li Yuan, don't do anything foolish. Did you sell the goods in the warehouse in secret? I'm telling you, those goods belong to clients. If anything happens to the contract, you can't afford it. This has nothing to do with you. I'm a partner. I have the right to know about both warehouses' finances. Now you remember you're a partner. But when it came to splitting profits, wasn't I guarding the warehouse? Fine, if you think you can handle it, let's see how long you can last. Had food last night, thanks to the heavens. But it was too cold at night. 7 people froze to death. All elders and wounded soldiers. It's my incompetence. Stop kneeling. Even ghosts can't bring them back. Now isn't the time to plead guilty. Figure out how to keep the rest from freezing to death first. Clothes, blankets, fire. Right, cotton blankets. Cotton coats, shoes, gloves. I'll find a way to get stoves and charcoal. Brother Wang, does your safety supplies warehouse still have stock? cotton quilts, military coats, cotton shoes, gloves. Also coal stoves and compressed charcoal. Boss Lee, are you starting a construction site? Do you have stock or not? Yeah, we actually have some. Had a batch left over from last year. The styles just aren't that great. How many do you need? How many do you have in your warehouse? You want them all? Let me check the goods first. They're all leftover stock. Quality isn't an issue. You sending them to construction sites in the mountains. First, 500 military coats and blankets, 500 quilts, cotton shoes. Mix the sizes. 800 pairs of gloves, 1,000 coal stoves, 200 units of compressed charcoal. I'll take as many as you have. Don't mess with me. Are you turning your cold storage into a disaster relief station? Let's settle the bill. Since it's a big order, I'll give you a lower price. But compressed charcoal isn't cheap right now. Deliver to unpaying cold storage. All right, business is business. I won't ask too many questions. You pay, I deliver. Boss, your frozen goods aren't selling. Switching to military overcoats now. Stop asking too much. 3 more people froze to death in Tiankang last night. It'll be great to have these. Have someone get ready to receive them. Hey, what kind of fabric is this? It's so thick. Mom, will it be warm tonight? We won't be cold anymore. We have quilts now. We won't wake up from the cold anymore. My feet are warm. What are these little shoes? They don't look like it. Those aren't shoes. They're for the hands. Wear them like this for hand protection. Distribute supplies. The elderly, children, and the sick come first. Able-bodied adults go later. Each household is registered after receiving. No more can be taken. This is for heating. But don't put it in an airtight little room. How do we use this? It can kill you if you close it up. There's smoke from the stove. Don't burn it with everything closed. Right. Ventilate. Don't shut everything tight. Teach them first, then distribute to every kitchen. Don't step on it, you'll ruin it. Mom, it's soft. It's soft inside. Kids have one. You do too. What's up? I heard you've been stocking up lately. I'm here to check it out. The warehouse area isn't a farmer's market. Outsiders can't enter casually. Liuan, who are you guarding against? Against people who don't follow the rules. You've recently bought quilts, military coats, coal stoves, and a bunch of frozen goods. No outgoing inventory records. No sales contracts. No payment from clients either. What exactly are you doing? I handle the goods I bring in myself. Are you bypassing me to connect with new clients? Or did you sell expired frozen products to shady channels? If you want to check the inventory, bring formal paperwork. Bring someone along. You can't just demand to enter. That's not how things work. Now you're lecturing me about rules? Yes, I was too careless with rules before. That's why you turned 3 million in profit into 3,000 for me. Stop spreading nonsense in front of outsiders. You know perfectly well if I'm making things up. Mr. Zhao, maybe let's settle it for today. It's true, the mining area isn't safe to enter freely. Fine, keep guarding this lousy cold storage. Really think you're somebody now? Even if you're hiding some goods, who are you going to sell it to? That's my kid's stuff. I filmed all morning. General, I wasn't looking to take anything. I just wanted my mom to have a bite of meat. She was hungry all night last night. My child is hungry too. She's only 5. The general's mansion must have kept good stuff. I smelled meat over there last night. Is Tiankang's grain running low? It's not that Bei-Su Cheng doesn't have food now. It's just not distributed fairly. Plus, some people are stirring things up. Today they're grabbing meat. Tomorrow it'll be quilts. Suspend distribution for now. Suspending it isn't possible. The kids are still waiting to eat. Is Tian Kang abandoning us now? Stop fighting over the pot. There won't be a withdrawal. Your grain won't be reduced either. But starting now, illegal grabbers won't get anything. Why stop distribution? My family needs to survive too. If you want to live, follow the rules. Without rules, today it's meat. Tomorrow it'll be the pot. The day after, when the fire's out, everyone will freeze to death together. That's right, we can't distribute like this anymore. Zhou Peng, hold off for now. All teams move back 30 steps. Anyone who disobeys will be detained first. Lang Wanshen. General, Lang isn't here to cause trouble. Now the Northwest City relies on Tian Kang to survive. Fresh grain and new clothes are heavy goods. If they're randomly piled under the city walls, people will panic when they see them. The general's mansion isn't good at storage. Song Yiguan isn't good at grain distribution either. Better let my Liang family handle it. Store everything together. Account for everything together. Distribute everything together. That way we can prevent theft and looting. Liang family has always been in the grain business. They know how to manage grain. It's way better than this chaos. Liang Wanshen, during the snow disaster, your grain shop sold a bushel of rice for 800 coins. Then you simply shut the doors. And now you say you want to manage grain for the people. Song Yiguan, that's not fair. Grain's expensive in disaster years. It's always been that way. Liang family also has dozens of mouths to feed. I know you're biased against merchants, but now isn't the time to settle old scores. General, if you trust Liang, the Liang family is willing to open our warehouse for city registration, putting other people's lives and money into your own warehouse. Lang Wanshan and Zhao Zhipeng are exactly the same. Pei Zhuan. The grain cannot enter his warehouse. Anyone can handle it. We can't let those who want to sell grain at high prices manage it. Allowing such people to manage the grain is like letting the wolf guard the warehouse. Resources from Tian warehouse will be managed jointly by the military command and medical office. The Liang family must not intervene. General, you don't trust me. The Liang family takes advantage of the disaster to hike prices. Why should I trust you? If that's the case, I won't meddle further. Don't just grab by hand when weighing. Each portion will be weighed out. All materials must be registered. The elderly, children, and wounded soldiers get priority. Stop all hoarding or resale of grain. Never distribute again. Never distribute again. Lifeline grain is not meant to be traded for silver. Anyone reselling it clearly has the strength to do business. Then they don't need a share. If the people disagree, make the records public. Who took how much? Who hasn't received theirs? Post it all publicly. Nothing is scarier than unfairness. When the records are clear, no one can stir up trouble or spread rumors. Yesterday, your family received 2 yellow blankets. Today, you get half a pound of meat. Tomorrow, soup will be distributed first to children. If you take 1 extra, the guy with a broken leg behind you gets 1 less. Who knows if the records are real? What if they write too much but distribute too little? What's your surname? Chun. 3 people in the Chun family. Yesterday, you received 1 flat blanket. Today, 2 steamed buns. 1 bowl of meat soup. Did your family receive a blanket yesterday? Was it you yourself? Come to me if so. Check it against the records. Every family can check the account. It's posted on the wall. Someone snuck in claiming to be from Liang. You're not listed in the ledger. You're not locals. Liang family separates these 2 for questioning. I want to know where this meat goes. Yeah. Where are the goods sent from here? Lang Laoi's private warehouse. Liang Hao's backyard in the west end of town. Pek Suan, you dare search the Ling family's private stash? This is ancestral property. Pek Suan, you? So much rice and yet you claim there's not enough grain. 1 dough is raised to 1 tael of silver. This is our family's disaster year grain storage. What's wrong with that? Lang Wanshan has been hiding that he's a merchant from me. If I don't stock grain, should I starve with them? I can't read. I don't know business. All I know is when my child fainted from hunger, I went to the Lang family to beg for a bowl of rice. They shut the door on me. I traded my military worker badge for grain. The clerk said the badge can't be boiled. Only silver is accepted. General, I'm willing to provide grain. I'm willing to lend my grain to the military. Not just 2 family warehouses. They'll be sealed immediately. All grain will be included in the disaster relief register. What's happened? 2 grain thieves were caught last night. They belonged to Lang Wanshan, traced back to his transfer point, and searched his private warehouse. What kind of grain was in the warehouse? Stacked so high, it's heavy. So many starved to death in North Sioux City, yet his warehouse is full of grain. Seal everything. Add it to the public warehouse. Song King is already registering it. Doing well follows the rules of Tian Tang sect. The books must be clear. Only then will people accept. Boss Lee. My wife used to work at an accounting firm. She reached out to a friend who does tax consulting. Her name is Han Zhu. She's reliable. Your accounts are messy. Maybe she could check your books. All right, ask her to come. People have arrived from outside the city. Most are refugees. Open the gate and give the children some hot soup. We won't enter the city. Just let the children shelter against the wall out of the wind. General, we can't open the gate. If it's opened, order inside the city will be lost. We've just stabilized Zhou Peng, but if the gate stays closed, they'll freeze to death outside tonight. We can't ignore people in need. But we can't let everyone in all at once. The city has just stabilized. If thousands rush in, Zhou Peng, public warehouse, traders, and soldiers will all fall into chaos. How do we help then? Is there anywhere outside the city to block the wind? Broken houses, old shelters, low walls, anything will do. Behind the west wall of the old racetrack, there are 3 walls for wind shelter. Set up a temporary camp there. Those outside the city shouldn't enter. They'll be settled in the camp. How will they be placed? First, open the small gate. Keep the main gate closed. Let in groups 1 batch at a time. Second, women, children, and wounded go to the camp first. Able-bodied adults stay to work. Clear the snow. Set up shelters. Boil water. Only those who work get soup. The critically ill from disease 3 are isolated separately. Don't crowd children and the elderly together. Record supplies for Camp 4 separately. Don't mix with those inside the city. Once you understand, open the side gate. No charging the city. Collect prisoners first. The army sends people to the west wall. Clear the snow and recover the old horse farm. Open it up and get in quickly. Whoever charges the gate gets their soup last. Women and the weak go first, then the sick. The second group of able-bodied adults stay to clear out blood. Set up tents. The general said my son can enter first. I won't go in, I can work. Give the child to the medics. You go handle the blood. Any waterproof tarps? What about the plastic barrels? How many tents do we have? Boss Lin, are you preparing to support the disaster area? Unload the cargo. Pei is at the horse farm, helping. Half the blood's been cleared, but not enough shelters to unload. Big poles go here. Tighten the ropes. Stake the ground pegs in. Cover with cloth. Press the edges with sandbags or rocks. He can't handle the usual routine. Don't make hot sugar water or saline too strong. Feed slowly. Don't pour it in all at once. Why do we have to work and still go hungry? Work so your mom has somewhere to sleep. If you don't work, your mom will spend tonight in the snow. Don't crowd stoves in the tent. Leave people to watch the fire in the water boiling area. Keep plastic barrels away from the fire. Stir the noodles after adding them in. Add little salt. We thought Baisui City wouldn't open the gate. City gates can't be opened at will. But we still have to save people. Boss Lee, has your cold storage been handling loose cargo recently? Odd customers. Rumor has it in the group chat you've been bringing in lots of frozen meat lately. Scraps and noodles. Tents haven't had official warehouse records yet. And they say, you may have sold problematic frozen meat through unknown channels. Who said that? I'm just asking. After all, we still have several batches stored with you. Heard Ling Yuan is short on money lately. He's got a batch of goods of unknown origin. There's chaos inside Yuanpeng now. Everyone should be careful. These are Zhao Zhipeng's people. You're Hanzu, introduced by old Zhou, who handles finance in the county. Just when Zhao Zhipeng was spreading rumors I sold bad frozen meat. Now even clients are starting to doubt. Don't worry. Do you have any records? Old accounts since you partnered with Zhao Zhipeng. Shipping records, purchase contracts, maintenance orders, customer compensation records, bank transfers. These records are messy. So-called losses, 720,000. Only 100,000 or so are marked as warehouse loss here. The rest is written as loss in the books. But the warehouse transfer record shows the goods were moved to another batch. Do you know Dongsheng Trading here? That's Zhao Zhipeng's cousin's company. Then that's it. Cold storage repair fees, 380,000. On your own repair records, old Joe actually received 92,000. Have you seen the other repair companies do the work? No, then you'll need to check their invoices and payments. Channel maintenance fee, 600,000. No contract, no invoice, no payee details. It's not like this fee can't exist. But you can't just have one line on the books. Do they really think I'm an idiot? Getting angry now won't help. He fakes the books. You need real records to fight him. How do I get them? First, keep all your original records safe. Second, get your bank account activity. Third, ask old Joe for a real maintenance reconciliation. Fourth, check if the client payments actually arrived. Fifth, track where the lost goods actually went. Also, the rumors in the client group. Send out an official statement. Cold storage temperature logs. Inspection reports. In and out inventory procedures can be prepared too. He wants to drag you into an argument. Don't get involved. These are the documents collected as required. Accountant Han, I'll leave the next part to you. Okay, I get paid to get the job done. It's been a long day. Let's see how things are going over there. Once the Tiankang refugees arrived, the food won't last much longer. There's not much left. Money isn't much either. Hanzu is still helping me organize the accounts over there. Zhao Zhipeng's mess isn't over yet. We can't keep pouring resources in like this. The Baizu can't rely on me alone to send food. I'll send seeds and supplies over. Seeds. Grow grain in the snow, not planting directly in the snow. Set up shelters for wind protection and warmth. Test on small plots first. Once you learn, you won't need to wait for me next time. Snow here gets deep enough to bury a person. The ground's frozen solid like stone. How could grain possibly grow? Grain is always planted in spring. The steamed buns dropped by Tiankang are still edible. What good are seed deliveries? I'll teach you how to plant them tomorrow. You're planting in winter.
Yes.
Potatoes need to keep the eyes. Don't cut the pieces too small. If the temperature is too low, it won't work. Too much water and they'll easily rot. You really don't know, do you? If you don't know, what are you planting? Someone's waiting to eat. Take this and follow the instructions. Don't mess around blindly. This is food, like a stone. If it's edible, why not just cook it directly? I know you all want to eat. But with every one you eat, there's one less. If you grow one, you can get a whole bunch. You decide for yourselves. Plant them for the kids to eat in the future. Now follow my lead. Do what I do. Stop, that's not right. Look here, this little pit. It comes out from here. Each piece must have this.
Here.
Right, keep it for the next step. This is glazed. Not as soft as this. It lets the light through. Don't break it. Set up sheds to block the wind. It'll be a bit warmer inside. But it's not the more sealed, the better. Too wet and they'll rot. Too cold and they won't grow. You can't even dig up the soil. Pour some hot water first. Dig after it loosens. Don't use too much water. Will this turn them into steamed buns? No, they can't become steamed buns. They can become potatoes. Are potatoes tasty? You can boil them or cook them with meat. Roast them too, whatever you like. You can cook them with meat? Let's wait until they sprout. These things can survive. If not, I'll eat my hoe. If food falls from the sky, that's enough. Why bother with this stuff? Who touched them? Look, you can use your hands, but don't get frostbite. No one eats them. I'm really tired. Just took a nap. Tired, I get it. But this is your food. It's not mine. I'll bring the steamed buns. You just wait to collect them. You have to guard the potatoes yourselves. If you can't, don't complain there's no food. What's wrong? Can they really grow grain? They survived. See for yourselves. Stop waiting for food to drop out of the sky every day. This is something you grew yourselves. I plant the seeds. They only survive if you put in the effort. They're really alive. Quick, go tell everyone they're really growing crops in the snow. And build a stone shed tomorrow. Build another stone shed the day after. Vacant lots in the city are damaged. Find wind-blocked spots outside the barracks. The army is learning too. Soldiers with light injuries can guard the sheds. Severely wounded can help prepare potato pieces. Don't be greedy. Start with this batch. Bring out those who know how. One who knows should lead 5 others. For those who don't know, planting potatoes isn't just putting them in the ground. You have to check the temperature and the water afterward. Watch out for rot. If they die, that's normal. Don't feel like it's the end of the world if some die. Just plant again if they die. That's right. Plant again if they die. If they survive, plant even more. Boss Lin, someone is here. Are you the person in charge of Yuanping cold chain? Lin Yuan, someone reported you for privately handling problematic frozen goods. There are food safety risks. We're conducting an on-site inspection according to the law. Yuanzi, I've told you before. If you need money, you can come to me. You can't just move problem goods around for cash flow. And even send them out. Calm down, let the accounts speak. Hanzu was entrusted by Lin Yuan to assist in organizing Yuanping cold chain's business accounts and goods. Documents. We will cooperate to provide the documents required for on-site inspection. Temperature control records, inspection reports, procurement contracts, in-out warehouse ledgers. Bring them all out. Let's check the storage temperature first. It's recorded automatically every day. Any abnormal alarms are also included. Currently, the storage temperature is normal. Being normal now doesn't mean it was always normal before. Power supply records, equipment maintenance logs, power outage, maintenance, and alarm times. All can be matched. Mr. Zhao, if you think there's something abnormal, you can specify the exact date. At the moment, there is no obvious issue with the goods. Then why has he been buying large amounts of frozen meat recently? Where did the byproducts go? There are no sales records, no customer payments received. Isn't that pretty suspicious? Mr. Zhao, what you reported was problematic frozen products. Please provide the batch source and whereabouts of the problematic frozen products. Just because something was sourced at zero cost doesn't mean it's assumed to be illegal. As a partner, I have the right to question abnormal purchases. That's fine. Then we would also like you to explain the abnormal accounts. What abnormal accounts? One item shows a frozen product loss of 720,000. It's written on Mr. Zhao's settlement sheet. Annual frozen product loss is 720,000. But the original economic loss report from the cold storage is only 136,000. That leaves over 580,000. The book shows it as a loss. It can be matched with outbound accounts for the same batch, showing it was transferred to Dongsheng Trading. What is your relationship with the person in charge of Dongsheng Trading? Isn't Dongsheng the company run by Mr. Zhao's cousin? That was a normal stock transfer. Why write it as a loss if it's a normal transfer? It's an accounting classification issue. Second item is 380,000 for maintenance costs. Lin Yuan's maintenance records and Mr. Zhou's account statement show the actual total annual maintenance cost was 92,000. The remaining 200,000 plus. There are no records of those companies doing any repair work. There are 2 invoices, issued 1 month after the date of the repair. I can vouch for this. I basically led the maintenance and small repairs for both Yuanping cold storages. What was repaired this year? If 380,000 worth of repairs were really done, I'd be rich by now. Mr. Zhou has a good relationship with Li Yuan. Of course he's going to speak for Li Yuan. Third item is 360,000 in customer compensation. Hansheng Foods, 80,000 in compensation. Xinyuan Catering, 50,000. Dongcheng Restaurant, 60,000. Manager Liu, did you ever receive 80,000 in compensation? No, that batch of chicken legs just had damaged packaging. We just rebagged them ourselves. Mr. Zhao said he'd give us a discount on the next settlement. Where did the 80,000 compensation come from? We didn't get 50,000 either. We were only charged a little extra for storage fees. I never even heard about the 60,000 compensation for Dongcheng Restaurant. Mr. Zhao, you used our names for the compensation entries. It's not what you think. Compensation isn't always cash. Sometimes it's discounts. Sometimes it's later subsidies. Then please show us the discounts. Contract subsidies, supporting evidence, customer signatures, and bank statements. Fourth item is 600,000 in channel maintenance fees. No contract. No payee details, no invoices, no payment notes. Mr. Zhao, 600,000 isn't $60. How can you just call it channel maintenance and deduct it from the profits? Whose channel is this expense actually maintaining? Mr. Zhao, with today's inspection, we will issue an official record as required by law. At present, no problematic movable property as described in your report was found on site. If there is evidence later, it can be submitted legally. Mr. Zhao used our names for fake compensation entries. You owe us an explanation. He won't just let this go.
I know.
Someone is sabotaging the cold storage power supply. The address is Yuanping Cold Chain. Surveillance is recording right now. Who installed the alarm? Zhao Jiping, you really dared to come, huh? Lin Yuan set you up. The main breaker is in my cold storage yard. The surveillance is right at my control room door. The alarm is anti-tamper. You brought people in the middle of the night to pry the lock. And you say I set you up. You're the one insisting on going to extremes. You're the one crossing the line. Reporting my problematic frozen products by day, cutting the power to my cold storage at night. Have you thought about what happens if this whole storage gets ruined? What about the customers? Temporary business control and financial supervision measures are in effect. Now, during the dispute resolution period, you will be in charge of cold storage operations. What's going on? The Imperial Inspector has arrived. Where is the Heavenly Warehouse? And what right does a border town garrison commander have to privately maintain custody? Everything is to be sealed up, transferred to the government warehouse. What are we supposed to eat after they move it all away? Will the kids' quilts be taken too? Who dares to make noise in front of an imperial inspector? Setting up public granaries in the city without approval. Privately distributing auspicious offerings. Pei Xuan, you have a lot of nerve. The north has suffered a snow disaster. Food supplies are cut off. The soldiers and civilians in the city are on the verge of death. The supplies from the heavenly granary are meant to save lives. Auspicious offerings are dispatched by the court. Heavenly granary's fresh food and new clothes are like magic. They all belong to the imperial medical officials. Are they going to take away our blankets? General Pei, you've worked hard. We can't break the rules. Auspicious offerings must be delivered to the authorities. It is only right that the court distributes the supplies. If you insist on keeping them, It is embezzlement. Show me the account books. Not just for the imperial envoy. Show them to everyone in the city. Open the accounts. What are you doing? Lord Hu said that we're embezzling supplies. Then please take a look, my lord, and see where the supplies from the heavenly granary have gone, and whose hands they ended up in. This batch of frozen buns went to the elderly and children in the north warehouse. This batch of quilts was given to the injured soldiers and women and children. This batch of seeds in plastic sheeting is at the greenhouse by the west wall of the old hemp market. My family received some. My mother survived that night by wrapping herself in a quilt. My child drank a bowl of that dumpling soup. The people are ignorant, HMP. You kept your own accounts in secret. Who knows if they're true? These are the official court relief accounts. Supplemental record. Third day of the lunar 12th month. The court allocated 5,000 units of grain to the North Sioux granary, 3,000 sets of cotton clothes, 20 carts of medicine, 10,000 units of charcoal. The account says these are to support North Sioux. May the first ask Lord Hu, where did these things go? According to court records, North Sioux already received food and clothing, but the city has been besieged by snow for over a month. Within North Sioux there is no grain. Outside the city there is no porridge. The wounded have no medicine. The elderly and children have no supplies. So who received all these things? The accounts say you received food. Did you receive it? No, we didn't. When my child was starving and chewing on bark, we never saw a single grain from the government. No, we didn't. We barely escaped with our lives. More than a dozen died along the way. We didn't get any medicine. My brother's wounds went rotten. All we could do was wash them with bloody water. We didn't get it, not at all. These unruly civilians have been incited. Peishuan, you're encouraging the people to defy orders. That's a major crime. I actually met someone just like this in modern times. He made 3 million in foreign currency, but only gave me 3,000. The accounts wrote it off as losses. He sent the goods to his own relatives. The books call it compensation, but the customer never received a cent. The books say repairs, but the machines never got fixed. It's just the same with you all. The accounts look good on paper, but the people have no grain in hand. The official granary says it's for disaster relief, but people almost starved to death. We don't accept these accounts. Rumors, that's just malicious gossip. Lord Hu, North Sioux refuses to deliver the heavenly granary supplies. Do you dare say the supplies were all entered as disaster relief on the accounts? Every single bag of grain, every single quilt, every piece of clothing has its proper destination. These are the things keeping North Sioux's residents alive. They're not auspicious offerings. They're not tributes. And they're certainly not for anyone's promotion or profit. All right, Peishuan. Just wait for the court to investigate your crimes. North Sioux is waiting for grain. And to see who will be punished. Peishuan, are you rebelling? Number. I'm just refusing to hand over the food meant for the living to the books. People without food on the road to disaster relief. If you want to check the books, Lord Hu, I'll read them out to you, one by one. If you want more grain, please first send the 5,000 loads of grain the records say to North Sioux. Blocking it today doesn't mean there won't be trouble later, I know. So let's keep making accounts. Keep planting, keep storing, keep repairing. We can't rely on the heavenly granary every time. When can we harvest these seedlings? They're really growing. They really sprouted from our own North Sioux soil. When the heavenly granary collects them, save seeds, don't eat all of them. Keep half for seed. And give the rest to kids and the elderly to try. North Sioux's first harvest of new grain. Not sending gold or silver. I'm giving you this. Boss, the next generation will have it easier. Cash crop, you look so happy. It doesn't look as good as the stuff sold in the market. What's sold on the market is just goods. But this bag isn't. So what is it? This is the most reassuring bonus I've ever received.